Hello and welcome to another installment of our Michigan Military Technical and Historical Society Museum Restoration Shop updates. I want to introduce you to the newest member of our collection here. Picked this up late last year at an auction, and it's been sitting outside wrapped up in a little blue tarp cocoon until today. Decided to come out here and unwrap it and take a closer look at it, since I really never got a chance to look at it too closely after we got it home. So what we have here is your quarter-ton Jeep trailer, MBT, or the T1 quarter-ton trailer. So this one here is pretty decent. We picked it up, well, because I've always kind of wanted one of these trailers to hook onto our Jeep. I'll admit that. And there were two Michigan companies that had contracts to make these trailers during the war. Fruhoff in Detroit and Checker Cab Company in Kalamazoo, Michigan. They were both fairly late war contracts from what I can tell on the registry. What this particular trailer is, we don't know. There's no data plate. And this is definitely a reproduction tub. So the frame and the axles and the spring and all that are original. I'll have to see if I can find the serial number on there. The frame looks pretty pitted, and somebody sandblasted it and repainted it, and so I don't know if we'll be able to find a serial number, but we'll take a look. But this will then go into the museum collection as a representative example of a trailer that could have been made here in the state of Michigan. Like, once again, Checker Cab or Fruhoff both had contracts. Not exactly sure how many of these trailers each one of those companies made, or if they even executed those contracts. I'll have to do a little bit of research, but they definitely had contracts for them. So, take a step here. So you can see it's very dirty. It's been sitting outside, and it wasn't exactly clean when we got it. It had a bunch of weird brackets mounted to it. You can see the holes. I've been taking all the stuff off. I'm going to go ahead and weld all those holes shut. Clean, give it a good bath. One of the reasons I can tell you it's a reproduction tub is you can see down here this nice red primer. This is that lovely MD1 primer that absolutely nothing sticks to. You can see how the paint is just flaking off. So this was not prepped properly when it was originally painted. To do this right, I should probably take this and have it sandblasted and just start over and paint it again. I just have too many projects right now, so this is just going to get a quick cleanup. And if I get some of these other things done and we free up some time and free up some money, then we might pull this one back out, and because this would be a pretty quick job, because this thing's fairly straight. I'll probably just take it up to my buddy up there at George's, have him blast it, and hell, if we can come up with some money, maybe I'll just have him blast it and paint it all in one shot. But usually I have him blast stuff and I bring it back here and paint it myself, but we'll see. For now, it's just going to get a good cleaning. We'll get this water out of here. Give it a good bath. Clean all this mud off of it. You can see where they were towing it behind the. There was also a Jeep in the auction, which we did not buy because we have enough Jeeps right now. But you can see all the mud splatter. So here, for all your model builders, you can see how towing a MBT trailer behind a Jeep. You can kind of see the mud splatter patterns on the fenders and on the front of the tub. So that's for all of our model building friends. You get an opportunity to see how this thing weathered before we give it a bath. So, and I got to figure out if it's got. I should have looked to see if that Jeep had 6 or 12 volt on it. So I probably have to check and see what these lights are, because our Jeep is still 6 volt. So if I want to plug this into our Jeep, I got to make sure we got 6 volt bulbs in it. But I mean, it's complete. Definitely a reproduction tub, reproduction wiring harness. But once we clean her up, get rid of all these weird holes, I've decided I'm going to leave these 2 footman loops on here because, you know, there's plenty of pictures of soldiers in World War II just putting footman loops on things, and at least for now they'll stay on there. The ones down here I might take off. The blackout light switch is on the side on this one and not up here in the front, which I have to look at to see if that's correct or something that this person did. So I got a little bit of research to do on this thing to see, you know, just kind of straighten it out, clean it up, and then we'll get it into the museum so it's out of the shop here, and because I just don't have any more room for anything else. So there it is. Welcome to the collection, our Jeep trailer. So until next time, signing off.